I'm now joined by commercial real estate expert Gregg Glime for our monthly segment, What's Happening Here? Shelton in Waco asks, I'm new to Waco and just started going downtown, but now I'm hearing a lot about Uptown, and I'm confused about where it is and what's there. So, Gregg, tell us what's happening in Uptown.
Well, there's a lot happening in Uptown. That's probably one of my favorite areas right now. And it's funny that she asks where it starts because I think there's some discrepancy on that. I sold a building not too long ago that sits at the corner of 17th Street and Austin Avenue. Okay. And supposedly 20, 30 years ago, when he bought the building, a newspaper article came out that said it was the start of Uptown. Okay, and it comes down, that's where the parade started. Well, we've also got a thing called Saronia that's right before that, and I would kind of tend to believe that Saronia is the start of Uptown. She pegged that as Uptown and was kind of on the frontier of that. So I always like to say 15th to 17th Street. We may not have an exact definition, but it's right in that area.
So Uptown is not a new concept. This is something that had business owners there, and people have been using this phrase for a while. Why do you think that Uptown is finally starting to become more knowledgeable?
Yeah, I think it is what's happened downtown. We have had crazy appreciation downtown. We've got vacant buildings all over downtown. Well, now over the last 2 and 3 years, they've filled up. And rents have doubled, tripled in some places. And so what it's kind of done is push people out of the market, affordable rent in downtown, and you can still go out and there's still some prime properties to be had in Uptown at more reasonable or realistic prices for the Waco market area. So there is a big surge of local business moving in to Uptown. Rydell Capital is an investment group here in town. They've done an excellent job of promoting Uptown at 23rd and Austin with a coffee shop there. They've got some residential developments, and so they've really started shining the light on what's always been there. It's just been a smaller community that's really taking off right now.
Rydell has done a great job of building some housing there in the Uptown area, and it's anchored by 2323 Austin Avenue Pinewood Roasters, who are actually in the process of also adding a pub onto the space. So people who live in Uptown will be able to go get a beer as well. The wine shop is over there on 18th. So really there are a ton of amenities for people who want to live near downtown, maybe not be in the mix.
There are, and I think we're seeing both a trend in young professionals being attracted to Uptown for living. I think we're seeing even an older population start moving in from the Hidden Valley and trying to get back into Castle Heights in that area. And this business really surges from everybody moving into the Uptown area. We've got a lot of new businesses moving in. There's Refit that I know you did a segment on. They bought a 20,000-foot building, and they have Happy Harvest and a company called Soldality. They're filling up that building. There's been construction companies moving down there, like Division 7 Waterproofing. I sold a building to them at probably about 15th and Austin Avenue. And so it's really been one of these things where as soon as the rooftops and the trend comes for people to start moving in and redoing houses, then here comes businesses and being able to support the property values on the commercial side of real estate.
Well, Shelton, even though Uptown doesn't have distinct barriers, there is a lot of big business happening and plenty for you to go and see. Commercial real estate expert Gregg Glime, thank you so much for letting us know what's happening in Uptown.
Absolutely. Thank you.